folks, Bob Odom here with the Alternative Board Miami Valley, and today I'm chatting with my client Michael Daley with Tech2Bit.
Yes, sir.
Tech2Bit. Good seeing you, Michael, and thank you for stopping in. This is part of our continuing series on what we call the Corona Chronicles, in other words, how business owners dealt with, or are dealing with, I guess, the COVID-19 coronavirus and so forth. So, Michael, to start with, just tell us a little bit about your business.
Yeah, so like Bob said, our company is Tech2Bit. Been in business about 5 years now. We provide managed IT services to businesses, organizations, anywhere from 10 users all the way up to 500 employees across a wide variety of industries. We do everything from cybersecurity, IT support, virtual CIO consulting, really everything under the technology umbrella.
As I recall, you co-authored a book under cybersecurity, right?
Yes, yeah. The book is called Hack-Proof My Business. And
Hack-Proof Your Business. Well, that sounds like a good
exactly.
thing.
It's a good guide for small business owners.
So pre-COVID, we'll say January of we're shooting this in early July, and so it's pre-COVID. What was your business like? What was your business model and so forth?
Yeah, so pre-COVID, I mean, businesses was going well. I mean, there was just a positive outlook across the board on a lot of things. Definitely had a lot of projects ready to go. We started a lot of them, knowing that we could go out to different places. So yeah, I mean, things were definitely looking up pre-COVID for sure.
So then March, I believe it's March the 17th, I may have that date wrong, we locked down the state of Ohio. So how did that impact you?
Yeah, so I have to say overall, we weren't too negatively impacted by COVID-19. We definitely, some of our clients were impacted. Like I said, some of the projects we were trying to do, we couldn't do anymore. We had to get delayed because we couldn't go on site. A lot of things. So we didn't have a lot of retail or restaurant clients. So I mean, those were the ones mainly affected by it. A lot of our clients are either like nonprofits or manufacturing, or insurance places, things like that.
Did you see a bit of a surge in business as people were trying to work from home, for example?
Yeah, so we were definitely busy. I would say the first 2 or 3 weeks, just getting everybody on board. Getting them all set up to work from home, and we definitely had a lot of interest and people scrambling. It maybe took a week or two after that March 17th date for some business owners to start realizing that, hey, this is serious, like we actually need to do this.
Right.
But there was definitely the ones that were more proactive, knowing that this was going to happen, and we were busy getting them set up for sure.
Did you see any challenges as far as them transitioning to home? I mean,
sure.
My sense would be that cybersecurity would be paramount.
Yeah, so that's the biggest thing, cybersecurity, working from home. At the office, we can control the network, we can control every layer and piece of hardware, software that's on the network there. But once employees go home, they typically will take their company laptop, right? So we have some control over that, but we have no control over the network and anything else that may be on that network. So that's definitely like something we had to work through, and a lot of it's just employee security awareness training.
So, obviously it impacted your business in some respects positively, some respects negatively, but could you share with the folks or our viewers a thing or two that you've done differently from a business standpoint during this scenario?
Yeah. So we've definitely, I wouldn't say done differently, but maybe what a lot of people have been doing that we haven't been doing is cut back on marketing and things like that. Definitely we're going full force. We haven't stopped with that. Just tweaked our marketing efforts.
So you've kept your marketing going.
Exactly.
Okay.
Kept it going, and maybe just tweaked the message a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else from an operations standpoint or whatever?
Yeah. So our employees were working from home for probably a good month, I would say, during that time period. Obviously they've since been back to the office now. Operationally, we had to change things. We couldn't go on site as much to clients, so we had to take extra precautionary measures.
Sure. So, are you able to get back on site at some point?
For the most part, we can now, as long as we follow
But you monitor their systems remotely anyway.
Yeah, I mean, most of our work's done remote anyways. So.
Okay, cool. I understand that. So, as you think about your business and the transitions you've made and so forth, could you give the folks or our viewers a possible pointer or two that you might suggest as a business owner that they should consider doing?
Yeah, for sure. So I would say the biggest thing is what I just said is don't hold back on your marketing. I would say, keep going, if not spend more if you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now is the time to not cut back on that stuff. Always look for new opportunities, look for growth. Maybe look for different areas of your business, like maybe you could offer something different, whether it's a service or product, with the way things are nowadays. So, whether it's coaching, consulting, like definitely look for self-improvement. Now is not the time to cut back on those things.
Okay, makes sense. Well, that's really interesting. So now your business is reasonably stable again?
Yeah.
Not that it was unstable before.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, so it's stable now. Obviously, there's still concern of what the next 6 months, a year is going to look like. I mean, everyone's got their own opinion on it, and we don't know what's going to happen. So it's, there's always a worry, always a concern, but you can't let it, get to you that much.
So how did you deal with that uncertainty?
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, it was just more of a mental thing. I didn't let it get to me, and I knew that I had just to double down on my marketing efforts, continue to look for new business. Constantly be there for our current clients, keep providing value, keep offering them other solutions, anything else, any other way we can provide value to them, to know that we're here for them, we're not going anywhere, or anything like that.
So it's basically keep the shoulder to the wheel.
You got it.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you coming in today. Do you have any final thoughts or gems of wisdom, if you will, for our viewers as you wrap this up?
Yeah, not too much. I would say, let's all keep a positive outlook on everything and hope for the best. Plan for the best.
Plan for the best. Okay, great. Well, thanks for coming in
Thanks,
today.
Bob.
This is Michael Daley, owner of Tech2Bit, and I'm Bob Hodem, owner of the Alternative Board Miami Valley. We offer prescriptions for perplexed private business owners.